I'm going to show you how to make a cushion cover using your jeans. Okay, so first of all you have to take a cushion and you want to measure it. So this one's 40 centimeters across. Now you may have to make squares that are half that size. So because mine's 40 centimeters by 40 centimeters, the squares I'm going to be using is 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. Okay, so you're going to need 4 of these for the back and 4 of them for the front. So that's 8 in total. Okay, so I've cut out the squares already. I'm going to be using some of the squares normal way facing, and then I'm going to use some of them, it's actually the inside of the jeans, just to give them a couple of different colours in there. Okay, so you want to take 2 of the squares and you want the bit that you'd have facing outwards on the front of the cushion, you want those 2 edges facing each other. Okay, so you just pin along one side and you're going to sew them together. And here's the first awkward silence. You can hand stitch this, you don't have to use a sewing machine, because there's quite a bit of sewing. I just find it quicker. Okay, so once you've done that, it will look like this, and you want to do the exact same with the other 2 pieces that you've got. You just sew along one of those edges. So what you're left with is these 2 bits, and again you just want to make sure you've lined them up okay, like the pattern's right. And then again you want to lay them on top of each other, the right sides facing each other. So just make sure this bit's lined up properly. You want to line up the centre bit first, so all the seams lined up. And just line it up and pin it along that one side, and then you're going to sew along there. Okay, so once you've pinned it, just sew straight along, and then that's nearly the front bit done. Sorry about the camera keep going blurry again as well. Okay, and this is what it will look like after you've done it. Now you need to get another bit of from your jeans now, and you want it the same width, sorry, as this big square that you've got now, and just lay it on top of one edge of the square. Again, the right sides are facing each other, and you just have to pin it along the one edge. Yeah, so try that again. So the right sides are facing each other. And pin it along that edge. Now for the moment you're only going to sew along this one edge, and you'll sew the other 2 edges later. This is just going to be the little flap to hold your cushion inside the cover. You can always not do this and put in a zip instead for buttons, but this is just a simple way of doing it. I might make another one later on using a zip and show you how to do that one. Second awkward silence. Okay, so once you've pinned it, you just have to sew it. You don't even need a big expensive sewing machine to do this. This is just a really cheap one. I think it was only like £50. It's just a little what do you call it, one where you can just carry around. It's not a big bulky one. Portable, that's the word. Third awkward silence. New game, count your awkward silences. Okay, and all your stitches, don't forget to back stitch as well, because it will help it not come undone. Okay, so once you've done that, just take out all the pins, because you don't want them left in there, because I'll break the machine if you forget about them. Which I haven't done yet, surprisingly. Okay, and now you have to add you need 4 more squares put together to make the back, exactly the same as you've done the first ones. But this one, instead of putting a little flap, you just want to sew a little tiny, like thin seam along one edge of it. Okay, so you want to line it up. Whoa, blurry camera. Just line it up where you want it, and so you can see what edge you want the seam on, because you want it the same edge as what that flap was just on. So you just fold it over about 1 centimetre and pin it in place. You do that all the way along, and then you're just going to sew along that side. Okay, so you want it straight, so make sure it's the same thickness all the way down. Okay, so then you just take your sewing machine again and sew straight down that side. Okay, how many awkward silences is that now? Okay, so oh, sorry, I was a bit late there. Okay, so here's what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, so you get the first bit, and then you lay the bit that you just done on top of that. So you want, again, the bit that's facing out, you want to, all the bits what you can see that are sewn, you want that facing outwards. There. Oh, I'm getting worse and worse at explaining things. Okay, so just pin it along the edge. This time you're going to go around 3 edges. Make sure it's all nicely lined up. You want all the squares lined up, so all the seams line up, just to make it look neater. Okay, so once you've done that, it's just round the 3 sides. You want the one with the seam and everything that's left open. Okay, so you just sew along those 3 sides and you're done. So just do this. At least I think you're done. Yeah, there was nothing else. Okay, so once you've got it, you just have to turn it inside out, or the right way in it would be. So just do that. Put your hand in there, make sure the corners have poked out and the camera goes really blurry. Oh, it gives me a headache. Okay, so don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this. Okay, so just put it right way in, and then you're just gonna stuff the cushion in. And then that's your cushion cover finished. Again, if you use a couple of different pairs of jeans, like with different colours, it might look even more funkier. Haven't tried that yet because all my jeans seem to be dark blue. Well, I think I do have a black pair, but I still wear those, so I'm not using those. Okay, and then that little foldy bit, you just fold it over. That flat bit, you just fold it over. And then if the camera stays in focus, you better see it. Like that. And that's what it looks like. So this is the front. Okay, so if you make your own, don't forget you can send a photo in to be featured on our website. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If not, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you.